Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Hello, Adjust the Mic family. This is Charlie.
And Scott.
Hey, just because we act like children, it doesn't mean that children should be listening.
F words and B words, C words, we say them all.
Oh my. Everything we say, we don't know what we're talking about, and we're clueless.
Chris knows a lot.
I mean, science. Yeah, and thank you for downloading and subscribing to the Adjust the Mic podcast.
Why are you calling my girlfriend in the middle of the night?
I don't call no girls in the middle of the night. You got the wrong number.
Boy, you tell me who you are.
So, are you just going to ask me questions and I can answer it and then we'll go from there? And you can edit out anything that makes me look stupid, or if I say something really messed up that needs to be gone.
You like the Foo Fighters?
No.
Episode 134 of Adjust the Mic. To my right, the host with the most, Mr. Scott Geyser.
Hello, governess.
Ooh, you're feeling frisky. To my left, the craft beer queen. Oh, no. CrossFit queen?
CrossFit queen.
I'm nowhere near the queen
Miss
of CrossFit.
Colleen. Hi, Colleen.
How are you now?
CrossFit.
And
Colleen.
And Charlie's here.
I'm here. Hi, guys.
Hello, Charlie. How you doing?
Good, man. I just wanted to run in here. Usually we hang out and talk before the show, and we have all this good energy. And
We usually give all the dirt before we start the
Yeah.
show. We
I
talk
know.
shit. That's where we do all of our
Shit and
like
gossip.
we gossip.
yeah,
We do, like
we do?
girls.
Well, let's do it right now.
Did you hear this person fuck this person in the
Yeah.
face?
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
I don't know about that story, but
Yeah. Hey,
Sounded kind of cool.
Colleen, what you're stretching your leg out like
oh
a
my God.
ballerina.
I
Dogs
pulled
are
a
saying hello.
hamstring today.
Oh my God.
These dogs.
You pulled a hamstring?
Yes, I've never felt that before. And I feel so bad every time I watch football and these people get their hamstrings hurt. I'm like, oh, come on, fight through it. But
Yeah.
today it happened to me. I'm like, fuck me. I can't even move.
Is it bad?
I mean, it's pretty bad. It hurts. I mean, I can still walk around, but I was doing these weighted box over thing. I had to sit on this like box that was really high and then holding a weight and then go to the other side. I swear I know what it's called, but right now it's escaping me.
Have you been stretching properly?
I thought I did, but I mean, I can't really stretch that part of my leg very good.
You gotta
I gotta
stretch.
figure something out.
You
But
gotta
yeah,
stretch.
that was no bueno.
Stretch them legs, girl. How's the CrossFit thing going?
Good. You want to know what I did last week?
What?
So last Wednesday, like after we talked on Tuesday, I had to do 5 rounds of 20 pull-ups, 30 push-ups, 40 sit-ups, 50 squats. 5 rounds, okay?
How many pull-ups?
So the pull-ups was 20. Now I had
What?
to do modified pull-ups.
Okay.
Like, so I'm like on my butt and then pulling just my upper body up.
Mm-hmm.
And my push-ups were modified too. I had to like do them on the bar, which I feel like is harder than on my knees for
Okay.
sure. Like, but I literally by the 3rd round, I was crying. Shut up.
It's harder on your knees.
No, on my knees is easier. I hate all of you. But no, by 3rd round, no joke, I was crying doing the push-ups
You're the
because my
bee's
arms
knees.
hurt so bad. And like, I wanted to quit, but like everyone there's like cheering you on and like,
Yeah, good for
you
you.
know, they don't,
That's
they
fantastic.
didn't let me give up. And then even when the time went out, I only had like 2 more rounds and they all were like, you can do it, you can do it. And like at the end, I
Were you
was like,
screaming?
I was, no, I literally at the end just like fell over on the floor and just laid there. Like didn't say a fucking word. I was like in
Did
a
it
state
come
of
and give you like
shock.
fake CPR, like with a dance or anything?
I'm picturing Colleen training in Russia like Rocky on Rocky 4, like running
No.
through the snow.
Did you chase a chicken? Please tell me you chased a chicken.
It was just crazy because I felt so stupid for getting emotional because like it was
Yeah.
just so hard.
It
And I'm
is.
like thinking, I still have, to do this 2 more times. And I'm looking at everyone around me and they're like doing it. And so like I felt really dumb afterwards, but I left. And then one of the girls that's in my class, Neria, she like messaged me. She's like, hey, just so you know, workouts aren't always physical. Sometimes they're emotionally draining and taxing. And I get it. It's like, oh, it made me feel so much better.
But you're seeing gains.
Yes.
Which makes
Oh,
you,
yeah.
it's addicting.
I'm lifting
It-
way more.
The
like,
emotional
Good for
side
you.
of that, though, it's like you're finding this out. You're
Yeah.
experiencing this actually, and I'm not. But when you experience this emotional thing and that hurdle, I got to do this 3 times. I didn't even think I could do it once.
Mhm.
Once you do it the 3rd time,
Yeah.
the 2nd time, 3rd time, then you're doing 3, then you're doing 4 and 5, and then you go look back at 6 months from now. You're like, man, I remember when I couldn't even do this one
Feels
time.
Right.
good,
And
man.
now you're doing
Yeah.
sets of them like they're nothing, and you're like craving doing them.
It was crazy.
And having that
Yeah.
support too. You not wanting to let those other people down around
Right.
you.
Yeah.
that's a
They
big
weren't gonna
deal,
let
too.
me
Helps.
stop. Like it was
Good for
nuts.
you.
And I felt like I couldn't. Like I didn't want to disappoint them. And at the end, I was so glad I did it.
That's cool.
Like so proud I can say I did it. But dude, I'm definitely way out of shape.
Yeah, but you're doing
is
something
hard.
about it,
That's
which is
awesome.
good.
Yeah,
It's not easy, man. The hardest part is starting.
gotta
That's
get
for
you
sure.
guys in just for one class one
I'll
day.
do CrossFit. I'll CrossFit
Like just
a
come. Like
motherfucker.
seriously, would you guys just come to a class
I
with
would.
me one day?
I'd probably go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
I'd
go.
If
Scott,
I talk
let's-
to them about like just
I'd
making.
die immediately the first time.
Yeah,
so
me
it'd be
too.
really funny.
It'd
you
be
guys
tough.
would get some great content right off the bat.
Okay,
I'll jog around here a little bit every once in a while, and yeah.
I'll talk to them.
Do
We're gonna
some
set this
CrossFit.
up. I
I'll
would
do
love
some
to see you
CrossFit.
guys do some.
I
It'd
did
be
it.
cool if I could do stuff you can't do.
Dude, we got to wear like cool outfits though.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
man.
Brent's got all kinds of outfits. You guys should
I need a
take
headband.
some notes.
Let's all meet at Marshall's.
I need a
We'll
headband.
separate.
Some
I definitely-
tight,
stuff.
some
yeah.
tight pants past the knee. to
Yeah.
Keep the boys
I
up.
want, I want some like '90s jams.
Oh my
you know,
god,
or
that would be
something,
so
you know,
great. Some socks up
With
to
some
your.
like surf like O'Neill tank top.
Yeah,
It's
man.
way oversized.
What's going on in the world of Scott?
Not a whole lot. Dogs
Dogs,
is
man.
going on.
Yeah, they're out of their mind.
It's an acclimation, man. It's like going from
They're a lot of energy.
going from guinea pigs and turtles that are in cages and you just got to clean them and feed them,
yeah.
to like having a dog, which was a change.
Mhm.
Like walking with dog, taking him places. He's awesome. Blue's the best dog in the world. It's the best decision I've made, for our whole family.
Now tell me about the other one. Butters, is it?
We're gonna get to Butters, but Butters is ending this conversation. Ruby
How's Ruby?
is the best cat in the world.
She's so great.
She might be like Ruby on the nights that Allie is here. The dogs, I negotiated this, but the dogs go to her room, both of them,
Yeah.
because otherwise, Butters, if he's down here, he's gonna mess with Ruby. He wants to play, but he's scared to death of Ruby. And Ruby, every time he comes up, he tries to sneak up behind her and sneak up, and then she's not having it.
Not at all.
Skippity pat that ass all day long, every day, 4 or 5 times.
But
She doesn't claw.
she don't show the claws, huh?
She no, not at all. Like she got me by mistake
Yeah.
because she was trying to pop him, and then when I was like right
Skippity
next to her, but I'm telling you, she's the best cat in the world. Blue, his spot is that corner right up there. Ruby is sitting on the back end of the couch right up above that.
Yeah.
Blue's hasn't been able to go to his spot in a while since Cat's been here.
Okay.
Blue the other day just said, fuck doing it. And he just ran up there and sat and he looked up at her like, what you going to do about it?
Yeah.
She just looked at him and goes, I'm not going to do nothing if you don't do
Yeah,
nothing.
she's so chill.
She's like, I'm good. So he's like, okay. So then he just chilled. And it's like, Blue and her would be perfectly fine on their own.
And then here comes Butters.
Okay? They'd be perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Butters,
Even the name of the dog, I can't.
his name, he's a pain in the ass. Like, I love him to death. Like, but he gets me more mad than I think anything.
Do you think he'll ever go missing?
Oh, come on.
Christ, Charlie.
Stop
No, I'm
it.
asking how upset are you? How angry are you?
Murdered the dog. Is that
No,
what you're-
that's not what I said. I'm saying he could get loose and go missing.
Dude, no, I'd be very sad.
Okay.
Anybody finds that dog knows
Listen.
exactly whose
Yeah,
dog it is.
Yeah,
no
that's
way
true.
that dog's getting
That's-
That dog
that is
kind
true.
of looks
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it could be
yeah.
somebody
Not
else.
One of a
It's-
kind.
not a chance. Butters,
But there are owls around here.
Butters
Stop
the other
it,
day.
Charlie. I don't even like
I
this
gotta
direction.
shut doors in the house now, like religiously because of him.
Yeah.
Because he will go into the bathroom and if the toilet paper roll,
Well, we just
he'll
saw it.
have it all the way into the kitchen.
We
And
just
it's like,
saw
how
it.
the fuck did you do it? And he looks at you and he looks so sad and like, I pick him up and I put him out. I'm like, no, that's bad. And I put him outside and then he starts jumping on the back door. I'm like, don't jump on the back door. So then I'm walking back to that door with the finger holding out and then he like cowers down like, oh, I'm sorry. And he walks away. And then you feel bad. Like, I'm sorry. You can jump on the door all you want. It's the most annoying thing in the world. He always has to he purposely waits. I have to take her food and she gets to eat by the fireplace.
I see it. It's very nice.
And then I have to take it, I have to do this. Then I have to put her food up there,
Up there,
when
yeah.
the dogs are hanging, because Blue doesn't do it really. Butters runs over immediately to see if her food's there so he can eat it and stare at her and look for her, like to come in.
That's what I picture when I talk about Butters. Like, or when you guys talk
It's so unbelievable.
the Quiznos
Quiznos.
mascot.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that?
we got a pepper bar.
I picture
Remember that commercial?
I do know.
Pepper bar.
like you say he runs away, but then Scott looks out his window and this is what he
Send that
sees.
to the group so I can look at it up there.
Oh,
That's
so
too funny. That's hilarious.
old Butters.
So Butters is it's taken some time for me to get like. He's awesome. I love him.
Now, does
Him
Ruby
and-
just stay here in this room, or she's
Ruby.
everywhere?
Ruby. Most of the time now, if I go to my room within a minute, Ruby is in my room.
Yeah,
and she comes and lays on. She sleeps with me. At
hasn't
night.
gone outside.
I've not even tried.
Wow, dude, that's cool.
Like I'm
because she would stay out all
She'll
night.
hang out in this room. She'll go into the kitchen. She'll go into my room. She'll go up into Allie and Silas's room.
Yeah.
If the dogs are out back.
Okay,
So she's kind of walking around the whole house.
that's cool, man.
Yeah. But this is her kind of like chill spot though.
Yeah, it's her domain.
Does she ever do this to you? Like when she wants to be either pet or fed, she runs up to your leg.
Yeah,
And then when you try to walk,
She goes under
tries
you.
and she tries to trip you.
Yeah,
But she's trying to lead you.
I didn't
She's
tell you
telling
about
where
that
to go.
part. Yeah.
And I've almost busted my ass the other day because I thought I was gonna just wreck house all over her. And she got out of the way just in time.
Yeah. It's a mess. We're in the process of, with these 3 dogs,
Oh yeah.
where we're going, there's no fence yet.
How's it? Oh no.
So I'm actually going to get a quote in a week or so. I'm going to meet somebody out there.
Yeah.
I gotta get a
get
fence,
fence.
like ASAP.
Yeah.
Because those, they're 100-pound dogs.
And
And
you gotta be-
Tessie's not that big, but
Still, we got to get them outside. They need to get a run.
Yeah.
They need to.
yeah. And we walk. I run with Tessie
yeah.
5 days a week, but
Oh,
you
yeah.
got to get them. Like, I got to get a fence, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they're got high energy dogs, man.
Man.
So we'll see how that
3
goes.
big old dogs. That's a
Mhm.
lot of shit you're cleaning.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
But you know what? Kids, and when kids want money,
Yeah.
they'll do stuff for money.
So you're telling you have your children out there shoveling. What's the rate? Is it a good going rate?
$10.
That's not bad.
Pick it up.
More than I ever got.
Yeah.
Well, they're
I
big
never
dogs.
got paid anything.
They're-
This is your responsibility. This is your dog. It's like,
Exactly.
They're
dog is
they're
here for all these
big
around.
dogs, but
Yeah.
but they have a really nice pooper scooper. Like it's top of the line.
I got one too now.
Yeah, big money.
So wait.
Big money. I'm talking
So-
You have to have it.
18, 19.
Tell me
Oh,
about this
yeah.
pooper
Yeah, yeah.
scooper for real. Because like, how
It's-
do you?
It's
the
like
best
a
thing in the
it's like a
world.
backhoe. It's got
And it's got
jaws
these
of
little
life.
claws.
Okay,
and,
so
and
what do you
it's
do
like
with the
level.
poop? What do
You
you do
put
with
it in
the
a bag.
like
What-
constant
what do
bags,
you- what
and
do
then
you-
just
that's-
take the bag and put it in the trash?
I'll tell you what you don't do. You don't shit. You don't put the shit on the bed like Johnny Depp had happen to him.
Yeah, you don't do that.
I was seriously though wondering about the dog shit. Like you just literally
Now
put in
anybody
plastic
that dates
bags and
her is
throw it
going to
away.
have to have one of those scoopers for $19.
Oh my god!
Have you guys been
By the
following
bed.
that at all?
I listened to Howard Stern go on about it.
as soon as I
today.
heard about that, and I haven't been following it, I was like, Scott's going to go deep on this because it's about
I've
poop.
watched a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's crazy, huh? He's crazy too. They're crazy people.
You know, he called it doing a grumpy.
Did he really?
Yes, that's what Howard Stern was going on about. He's like, no, you can't use that term because it's not a real term for poop. You can't say she did a grumpy in my bed.
I did see this earlier. Somebody posted, "I want Johnny Depp to win this trial. Look directly at Amber and say, you will always remember this as the day that you almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow."
That's pretty. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good,
Like,
but it's bad.
okay, pooper scoopers, they're awesome. Let's just get that out of the way real quick.
Yeah,
Yes,
they're
I
good.
just
they're
never know what to
needed.
do with the
Good
shit.
investment.
I put my shit over into the compost
Yeah,
area
you got an area.
and do it
You
because
put it in a Publix bag
you know,
or a Target
normally-
bag, not
Like
a
they
Walmart
have these
bag.
little rolls now that you get and you tie it to the leash or whatever, or have it,
Right.
and you just take it out and then you take your hand and you just grab
Oh,
the
I
poo
don't
and
know
you
if I can do
squish
that.
it like this with your hands.
Oh, come on.
And then you take like glove looking bag and you flip it in. You have to hold
You
it,
squish it
and
with
then you
your...
do a little tie knot thing in the top, and then boop, right in the
No,
trash.
you just gross me on that.
Johnny Depp. Okay, this situation. First off, why are they doing this on TV? Like,
He wants to clear his name, is what he said.
so it was
This
his
is back and forth,
and
back
this was
and
his
forth.
decision to do this on television, and she thought that
Oh, I
he
didn't
was
know
going to
that.
be scared of the
Right.
drug use
Right.
and the drugs, So that's why she was like, "Oh, fine, you want to go TV? We're gonna go TV."
But I don't think he gives a shit. He's
Listen,
a Hunter S.
That's the
Thompson
point.
guy.
Exactly.
Doesn't care.
He don't give two
No,
shits.
Like
That's the best thing in the world when the lawyer's reading the text messages.
I know.
And they're so fucking
Did
funny.
you say this?
It's
He's
like, I wish somebody would text this kind of stuff to me.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
You know?
When they're reading the messages, he's like, that cum whore in her, or whatever.
What?
Yeah. Oh, it is very graphic, and it's like, do I need to kick this bitch in her face? Blah 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 going on, or it's like, oh my. But he's reading them out loud in court, right?
Yeah.
And he's trying to sound all distinguished, and he's like, even when he's describing the poop in the bed, he's like, the fecal matter.
Yeah.
He, like,
Is it really?
he like takes these long dramatic pauses, like
Like an actor.
and I hate because
and it's a lifetime. Like he's a introverted person
Yes.
that does. I mean, he's an actor, and everybody knows who he is. But there's a reason that he's not in America.
he's
That's the reason he lives somewhere else.
they were pointing out that like he has a hard time saying like fecal matter. He's like trying to talk about the story,
Yeah.
and then the next picture they showed him like all fucked up and passed out in his house with like random fucking shit going on
Yeah.
where he's like partying so hard.
Yeah.
He's like all over
Well,
the place.
see, that's the thing with him. And I have an opinion about the Amber girl.
Mhm.
And that it's
What's
just
her name?
Amber Heard.
Amber Heard. It's not. I thought it's not Amanda.
Amber Heard.
Yeah, Amber.
Yeah.
So with Johnny Depp, a lot of people know his story of his growing up and the abuse and the drugs, from like as a child, using drugs.
He was killed by Freddy Krueger.
And yeah, right. Yeah. And like he's admitting in court, like, and very peacefully, like, yes, I'm a drug user. I use a lot of drugs. That's my
still does.
my piece. Yeah. And he's like,
Yeah.
this is my calmness. This is who I am.
Yeah.
I got nothing to hide from you guys.
How old is he? How old is John?
He's probably in his 40s or 50s.
No, he's
Gotta be
got to
in
be
his
50s.
When we were teenagers, he was just like early 20s, right? Like, cause that's when he was just doing 21 Jump Street and all that kind of stuff as a kid. He was an actor since
He's
he was like 11 or
He's
12.
50.
Is he really that old?
Yeah.
Man, I thought he was closer to us. I thought he was like 50 maybe.
There's no way you thought he was like 50.
I don't know why I did.
That's because you know why? Because you don't realize like how much older we are now. Like
Yeah, that's
I
true.
always find it hard to
Yeah.
believe that I'm over 40. It's like nuts.
It's even hard thinking
Yeah,
about
but
my parents
Nightmare
being
on
in 60.
Nightmare on
over
Elm
60,
Nightmare on
you know?
Elm Street was 1984. He was a teenager.
Was he really? I didn't know he was a teenager.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that it was
Okay,
at 84
okay, I'm
that
wrong.
that
Yeah.
movie came out.
I was thinking like
I think
my
21
timeline-
Jump Street,
I'm
man.
10, 15 years off.
You're all fucked up.
I'm all bad.
Yeah. You're still piss of butter.
But like his whole life has been drugs, and it's been a part of his life when he was with Winona Ryder.
I don't
with
think I knew that.
With Penelope, like all of his
Penelope Cruz.
people, all these women are like, he is so not aggressive. Like they've all come out and done depositions and statements speaking towards like how calm of a person
Other
he is.
celebrities?
That he dated and
Oh, really?
like his other kid's mother.
Hey, this is
know?
on like fucking NBC or something?
Dude, I think it's People's Court TV's kind of shit. I don't know. It's
No
like
shit.
Yeah.
I just go on YouTube and just boom, it's right there. You
Yeah.
see
Yeah.
hours of it. Pause it and stop when you want.
TMZ talks about it every day.
Yeah.
Give a
But,
nice little recap.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all I want. Give me the recap.
Yeah, exactly. But it's interesting because there's a dynamic here of I don't really think he abused her. I think they're probably toxic together. Let's get that out of the way. I mean, that's
course.
obvious, right?
Obviously.
I mean, that's just. But like,
shit in the bed.
Yeah, when somebody
when I-
shits in the bed, dude, it's
when
like
I look at her,
probably not the
when I
best
look
thing
at
for a
her, and when I
relationship.
see what a lot of people said, deposed, or like under oath,
yeah.
what they said, and there are certain things that people have picked apart that his sister has said, like little, telling tales of, in text messages that were back and forth that kind of tell you who she is versus
Okay.
him. But regardless of all that bullshit, usually you can tell if a person is like when they get to a certain age, if they're happy or sad, just by the wrinkles on their face, by their when their faces are just still, like how they look. There's
Yeah.
something to be said
Yeah.
about like their the resting bitch face, you know, in some of these type of things. They're there for a reason.
Yeah.
Because your face does that a lot. Okay.
Okay.
When I look at her,
I don't agree with that. Just for the record, anybody,
Hey,
any of you ladies listening,
and this is
I don't want
like,
any problems.
This is me making a baseless accusation
Yeah.
with no facts. I am just throwing this out there.
Okay.
She has the look of a woman that behind closed doors gets angry a lot.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying whether she's a
Well,
good person, bad person, or
I
she's
like
hit anybody or not.
I like that you're.
She's got that like I'm ready to like
Well, listen, she.
I'll find you.
but
like
That's
she's got
not
that
even.
shit in her.
She shit on a bed.
I
Like, we
she
know
does
that.
Yeah.
Well, like we know that.
Like, could you see how mad her face would look while she's shitting on the bed in
Oh.
anger over
Probably
Captain
look
Jack Sparrow?
Probably look just like Butters. Just that. Wonder if she made that sound.
Like, what are you doing, dude?
I don't know.
Read that paragraph of what the text was.
Oh Jesus!
Not out loud. Uh-oh.
Oh, not out loud.
I don't know.
Oh my God!
You can read it out loud if you want. I don't know.
No,
It's a bit brutal.
he wrote that.
Yeah, in a text message.
Oh,
and he had to read it in court.
Yeah, he's a horrible person too.
Oh yeah, I mean,
But
everybody in a relationship has done things. When you get out in court and there's any kind of proof, I mean,
sure,
and you can even just a
But
text. You can just
not-
be mad in a text
but
and say some
Scott,
shit, but never
we're
do
not,
anything.
We're not shitting on beds, buddy.
Oh, no, I'm not even taking. I know we're not. Yeah, it's true. We're not.
I'm not.
I'm pooping on a bed.
No,
It's too much work.
it's not a lot of work, but it's
Like-
pretty mean.
I bet she didn't poop in the bed. I bet she pooped and took it out like your doggy bag style. And then
I don't know,
Threw it
man.
on-
She's
you
an
think
actress.
She caught it and then threw it. Like what is the
I mean,
the
she probably
procedure?
like maybe she just got it out
walk,
of the toilet.
walk me through this, Colleen.
She poops in the toilet, takes a plastic bag, takes it out of the toilet, puts it in the bed.
Why would you waste that much?
But then it would
energy?
be wet and it would be like break apart, right?
That's probably what she wanted.
But like then it's not a log that you can take a picture
No,
of
she
and have
smeared
it
it
on
around,
there.
I thought.
Oh, it's smear poopy smear.
She should have
I
made a
see.
TikTok of it.
Never mind. We
So,
should really
no.
stop talking about this. I
don't know.
can't even believe we're discussing
Oh,
this. Like it's
I
like
got trivia to end just to go right
Oh,
in. We're good.
I know what I wanted. Did you see Mike Tyson?
He punched somebody on an airport.
No,
What?
a Florida man
Yeah,
Wait,
deserving one.
beat the shit out of him. Yeah, he's
He deserved
a
it.
ex.
What
He's an
happened?
ex-Florida DOC inmate.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
what happened?
This drunk dude on the plane. I guess Tyson had already taken pictures with him.
Oh.
And he was unrelenting. Just fucking
The-
would not leave him alone.
The
Would not.
Oh, okay.
the accusation. I don't know the facts here. I don't have enough to
no,
say, but
we have
but
no
like
facts.
they he was drunk supposedly and just wouldn't shut up, and he was warned multiple times. They
Wow.
said.
And from Florida.
And the guy just wouldn't stop and thought, you ain't gonna punch me.
You didn't see the video, huh?
No.
I didn't see. I haven't
didn't
even
hear
seen the
anything
video. Let me
about
try to
this.
pop it up while you guys.
Yeah, pop it up. But yeah, and it's one of those things that, like, the dude probably deals with a lot of shit. It's Mike Tyson.
Right. You know,
And
people
he's
just start
never
shit
done
anyways,
that.
huh?
Like, he's never done that.
Wow.
So it's one of those things.
You're right. He hasn't. All these years.
Oh,
I've
then
never
Dana
heard
White
anything.
posted that the next day. This is how he's just like, I'll
Making
get
a
up.
joke.
Yeah, they were making a joke about it. But they didn't. I don't think any charges were filed. There's a guy right there.
Oh, that guy looks like a tool.
Oh yeah.
That just makes me happy looking at
Yeah.
He
that.
looks like such a
Same.
dick.
And now he's gonna be like, Mike Tyson punched me.
But the video's funny, man.
Like growing up, you were always like, could you take a punch from Mike Tyson? Like that was always the argument that you'd have.
Oh,
Or, like
he's
conversation.
probably-
I'd take a punch for $100,000.
He's probably already on Cameo. He probably. You know what I'm saying? There it is. You can tell. Look at you can tell. And this was after he took a picture with him and stuff. Just fucking with the dude, man.
Wait, did they show the punch on camera?
Oh yeah.
Oh heck, I don't know.
Oh, he balls up. You can tell. Look at him. He looks like such an asshole.
I know.
Look at his haircut. Oh, what a dick.
Look
That's
at
after
this.
he got hit. It's so great.
That's the face my kid makes when I tell him I
Look at-
can't have a
look.
popsicle. Like for real.
Oh, it didn't show the punches.
Probably because it's a bit graphic.
No, not really. That's a replay in it, Scott. See if you can get the punches.
I just want to see the sad face.
The face, the sad face again.
Like that was a legit sad face. Not even like he hurt. He just looks sad.
Look how happy he is. He's like, oh, and then, boom.
Oh my god.
I think I might have it.
God.
Oh, here it is. Let's see if you see it. Yeah, man. Just went too far. Just went too far.
You're not showing it anywhere with like the full fight.
I got it.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Send it to the Facebook message.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
got it.
couple punches.
Yeah, it's a couple good ones.
Oh yeah, you got it right there.
That's one of those things, man. If don't fuck with Mike Tyson, like leave him alone.
Yeah, don't mess with Mike.
I
Like if
mean,
I see him,
he
I'm gonna go.
likes pigeons.
You're the man, Mike Tyson. That's it.
Sure, he bit a
Bye.
man's ear off in
Yeah.
a sanctioned fight. Like,
Like-
what are we doing?
Don't. Who thinks like people that are either looking for a dollar or just dumb as fuck go up to someone that is unpredictable.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I saw
you know, or has that kind of
years
lethal
ago.
power.
I was at this is probably 7-8 years ago. I was at City Walk and I saw Brock Lesnar with his wife and kids.
Oh yeah.
And I thought about going up and just saying, "Hey, man, you know, because I'm, you know, big UFC
Yeah.
fan. What he did, jumping in there, play with the Vikings, the wrestling,
Yeah.
and just say, hey, man, I'm a fan, man. You're a bad dude. You're a fucking Viking, bro. You're ridiculous."
Yeah.
He was with his family. I'm good.
hmm
I ain't taking a picture. I'm good. I don't have to prove it,
No.
you know. And it's
Mm-hmm.
Brock fucking Lesnar. He's as big as the house.
Yeah.
Like I don't want
It's there's something
I don't wanna
weird
get
about seeing someone
murdered outside of Bubba Gump Shrimp.
famous.
Like that's
Yeah.
not a thing for me.
Yeah.
But anyways, that fucking
Yeah.
Florida man. It's always the fucking Florida
We're good
man.
at that shit, man. That's what we do.
I don't know, man.
We probably know 20 of this guy.
Oh,
I mean, he does look like somebody that
we
I
know
would
a
just
bunch
see.
of these guys.
Like,
We know them.
oh, we do. Oh, yes, we do. Pretty good friends with a couple of them too.
Could have easily been them.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. But you know, I don't know, man. Maybe in their 20s.
Yeah.
You know what? We're getting to an age now where it's like
Yeah.
that's not a thing. But did we want to go over? You posted again. We're going to be recording today. What do we got, man? Run it down.
We got some questions.
Did we?
Yep. You want to do them now or you want to break?
Let's take a little bit of a break. Do our little talky talk. We'll come back.
All right, cool.
Are we back? Scott, are we back?
Yeah, we're back.
You don't have your headphones on.
I'm laughing at my damn dog.
Butters?
There's no commercial.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I remember Quiznos used to be in Port St. John, and it was like I used to go a lot.
Remember when we used to be over at the Target in the new Target area too? They had one over there.
No,
It was a Quiznos there before it was
well, like Panda Express or something.
well no, then it went to something else.
Tropical smoothie.
Is it Tropical Smoothie?
There's a tropical smoothie now.
No.
Or not a tropical smoothie, but a
It's the
smoothie
Hump
place.
of Ellie's pizza place. It was something. It was a pizza place. It's been 2 or 3
Pizzoni's.
It's been
It
2 or
was
3
Pizzoni's before that.
and before that it was Quiznos.
Was
Really?
it really?
I'm almost positive.
I don't even remember what a Quiznos sub tastes like.
I think it was the first thing that opened up in
Toasted
there. 'Cause
bread.
We did have one
It's
in
like-
town.
Yeah,
It's so hard because public subs are so good.
they are so good.
Oh shit.
I know. And what it is when you guys open those things, the cat's underneath, and so they
Oh,
see it.
really?
Yeah, so they can see the.
Oh, I
cat.
didn't know that. I didn't know
okay.
that, and I'm like opening and closing it. And the cat's underneath here.
It's okay. There's a lot of room.
Okay.
We tested it, me and the kids. and
Okay.
everything.
Dude, there's no Quiznos anywhere.
Well, like,
They closed down.
here's the thing. Quiznos had one thing that I like there that I got a lot.
Pepper bar?
It was the chicken Alfredo sub
Oh, really?
because it was hot and it was just so freaking good.
I got one with like I remember steak and cheese
Oh.
and stuff, and it was all toasty. The bread's
I
all
loved
toasted.
I loved how it went
Yeah.
into the oven like that.
So good.
You know where we went Saturday? Mr. Submarine.
Oh yeah, they're good, man.
Forgot.
They've been around
Totally
forever.
forgot about that place.
They're so
And
OG.
I had a buddy mention it like a month ago. And I'll never go down Hopkins. And their steak bomb, the steak and cheese. Oh my God.
It's so good, isn't it?
2 different types of cheese.
Yeah.
It's a game changer. Oh, that's another thing. We drove by and saw Burger Rob's is like a brick and mortar now. Huh?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I've been to that location now like
Yep.
3 times.
They're
It's
not open
so
all the time.
good.
Their hours. They're
11
kinda,
to 3 like every day.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on, man.
And I think like 11 to 4 on Saturday.
They're busy,
closed
man.
on Sunday
Like
and
on
Monday.
the weekends, they're always on the food truck somewhere.
But it goes fast. Like they go fast because
Yeah.
like we've been there and it's been busy.
Yeah,
and, like,
I think we're
the
going to go
line just moves.
Saturday. I think we're going to go Saturday. Right
Did-
when it opens.
Did you see that their food truck partnered up with Kreiderman's
Oh, my
and they're
God.
having a brisket smash burger on their
Oh,
food truck
oh,
this
that's
weekend?
so smart.
Oh, it is genius.
They're
I'm
great
like,
marketers.
Stop it.
They really are.
Oh, we need to get them on the show.
We'll have to get them on the show sometime.
Oh
They
my
might be
God.
too big for us.
I was gonna say I
They
don't
might
know.
be too busy is the only thing I would worry about because, dude, I'm telling you, that guy, he's like always on the go. And when he's talking like, I have no time. Like,
Yeah.
he's always somewhere doing something for it.
Their approach in dealing with customers is fantastic. How they're just straight up, don't call us. We're too busy. It's 2022.
Yeah.
Check online for stuff. Don't, yeah, they're very straightforward. They had their health inspection. They posted everything that they had to fix and that they fixed it on site and did whatever. Like it was very cool.
Hey, when is this Kreiderman's Burger Rob's thing happening?
Let me see. I think it's a Saturday. I don't know where the food truck. It's only on the food truck, not on the brick and mortar.
Okay.
Because I saw it and I was like, oh my God, it's so good.
Oh, man.
It's sad I look up their stuff so much.
Huh.
Let me see.
It'll be out within the next certain days. They
Here.
didn't say when. It doesn't say when. I'm
Oh,
on it
yeah, I
right
guess
now.
not.
Son of a bitch.
$15 each. Oh my God.
Hey, can we
Brisket burger.
make a pact when that goes live and that happens? We
Yep.
need to message each other.
If we find out where.
Yeah. Team effort, guys.
Oh my God.
Team effort.
Cool. So what's going on with you guys, man?
Oh, I'm busy.
Y'all going out anywhere new to eat in Titusville or anywhere? Or
No,
anything
well,
different?
like I said, man, we went to Mr. Submarine. It's the first time I've been in years, and it was so good.
Remember what used to be there?
Pumpernickel's. Oh man, Chicken Hunter, son.
That food was so good.
Yeah,
They had a great menu.
Where else did we go? We went some.
Because there's
Mamarosa's.
okay.
I
Mama
love
Rosa.
Mama
Yeah,
Rosa.
Mama Rosa.
They have really good
We're
pepperoni.
gonna be living like a half mile from there.
Oh wow.
It's a real problem. It's a real fucking
I
problem.
only got their pizza a few times. I lived in the
Mhm.
town.
Ugh.
It was delicious every time.
Yeah.
It just wasn't in my brain bank of ordering.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, I just wasn't used to be on that end of town.
It's either Valentino's or Mama Rosa's for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Those two. I love Valentino's.
I like
got Third Culture
Humpavelli's
over
too.
there too.
That's our
it's right
spot.
there.
That's our
right
jam.
there. You know,
Third Culture's our jam.
even the bowling alley's got good food. I mean,
Yeah.
you got Bricks right around the corner, right there. You know,
That's a nice
So,
little area.
it really is.
I need to go to that new market that's next to Heroes. That meat market.
I need to as well, man. Like
I've heard good things.
I'm gonna go
though.
tomorrow. Thanks
Yeah.
for reminding me.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
wanted to check it out.
Yeah, it's Heroes Grill next door. They have a whole deli meat market,
Yeah.
butcher shop, I guess too. I think it's everything, and we
Huh.
need that in town. We need a
do.
good. I mean, we got Wild Ocean right there across the street, pretty much,
Yeah.
and so you got all the
Yeah.
all your seafoods and everything.
Wild
there.
Oceans.
And they even in their freezer have cuts of like they have lamb and some other.
Do they?
Yeah,
Lamb chops?
gator. They have all kinds of little things in the frozen section, and it's
Okay.
all sourced locally through like small vendors and farms and
Yeah.
trappers and organizations.
It was so funny last night. I was talking they did the Star Wars trivia at the hardware store. And Sunday I was like, man, I'm going. It's going to be awesome. And I got home from work yesterday.
Mhm. Yeah.
Nope. No. I'm just, no.
I think we're too old to really
Like, I
have a
can't do it.
weekly itinerary of activities outside of chores, mowing yards,
Just life.
Give this.
laundry,
Just life.
This
Dishes.
is our activity.
You know,
like
life.
couch killing, weed pulling, like
Busy.
all of that crap.
Ava has her first school dance ever coming up.
Ooh.
What?
Allie's been to 2 now.
Yeah.
They have school
That's
dances.
awesome.
They're going as a group.
There?
Thank God. Yeah.
Oh, are they going as a group?
Yeah.
That's
I-
what we used to say too.
I told her I was going to chaperone it. I was like, yeah, I know all about it. I got the email. I'm the chaperone.
What'd she say?
She's like, you better not.
dude,
I was like, I'm going to
are
wear
you?
eyeliner just like you.
Are you?
Nah, man.
You need to pay somebody there. Listen,
I'm already on it.
there's a prank. Okay,
Oh.
what's the prank? What are
Oh,
you
no.
doing?
I'm talking about spying on
no. Are you gonna go?
her. No, but I'm good.
Here's the prank. You know somebody that's gonna be there.
I do.
That person, have them describe one moment about her,
Mm-hmm.
and then when she comes home, be like, and then use that ammo
Oh, man.
to make her think that you were there,
Yeah.
and then see how long it goes for.
Okay. All right, I'm on it.
And
I'll
give
do
us
it.
give us some back.
Okay.
'Cause that's a good one.
I can do that.
You have to prank your child. I think there's an important value in pranking kids.
Well, you just got to let them know you're on your game.
You know what I mean? You got to keep them on toes.
But you know what? My parents thought they were on their game, and they weren't.
Did they ever have like a really good prank that got you? That like
My dad?
that really?
Yeah, sure the fuck did. Watching Nightmare on Elm Street, and he came out the window with a fucking Batman mask. And me and my friend almost died. And then, no, it's better. And then Val, shout out to Val Sprague. Thank you for that, Aunt Val. She's like, you need to get your dad back. So I went in the truck the next morning before he got up and hid in his truck. And when he came out to his truck, blah, I scared the shit out of him. He dragged me out of the truck. He almost shot me. Yeah.
Yeah, Val's an instigator, man. I love it.
Oh, yeah. She
I
was like
love
my
it.
big sister. She lived
Or
with
her little
us for a
post
little
on Facebook. She's always like, "Hey Scott, maybe you could do this. Get a bidet."
bit. Yeah. Real bad.
Oh, that's great.
My dad was always a huge prankster. Like
What-
he
what do you
pulled
do?
pranks at work, at home. I regularly got scared with him hiding behind the door and me trying to come
Yeah.
into the house. Like I'm trying to be all quiet and he was like right there. Scares the shit out of me all the time. I told you about the time when I was like 17 working at the Publix in Port St. John, driving the extra car I could borrow. And this is a big deal. Like they were letting me drive to work and he came up there and moved the car to the side of the building. So when I came out at work, the car's missing, or the truck's missing.
Yeah.
And I thought it got stolen and I was terrified. And I had to call him and he finally broke down, like, look on the side of the building. And it's like, oh, you asshole.
You're dealing with all this
Yeah.
shit.
Like soap on my toothbrush,
Oh, man.
rubber banding the stupid spray nozzle at the kitchen sink to when I
Yeah.
turn on the water.
Oh, that's the best.
Like,
That's a good one right there.
I mean, regularly. At work, he would like put fake snakes in the girls' bathroom and stuff to scare them. He would put stickers on people's cars that said, like, if you like dudes, honk your horn kind of stuff. Like,
yeah,
they were ridiculous.
that's funny.
I told you the TikTok story, right, with Ava. This is 3 or 4 years ago
I don't know.
when she had gotten nobody really knew what TikTok was. This is
Yeah.
like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And she had gotten it. And on TikTok, they talk about how the Chinese government is stealing your information. So she freaked out and came to me.
Oh, I
You
remember
tell
you
me
telling us
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I do remember that. Now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I
Tell
was
it-
out, she was all freaked out. I was like, I don't know, baby. They might have all our information now. So she deleted it real quick. I was all upset about it. So she's like the Chinese government's gonna come for our information. I was like, I don't know. Just thinking like, what's wrong with this girl?
Did you let her go more than 24 hours?
No, like an hour and a half. And then I went to the back window and I was like, "Hello,
The government.
Chinese government, we got your information." And she fucking freaked. And she thought they were literally coming to the house to get the information.
You could have printed up like a thing of just Chinese letters and handed it to her and be like, do you know
Yeah.
what it says?
No,
I don't either.
I could have, but she was horrified. So
can
I had to
imagine.
let her in on it like real quick.
Because 3 years ago, she was so much more innocent than she is now. And she's
Yeah.
still such a
That's so
sweet,
funny.
I
like,
know,
girl.
she- yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
she is.
I can imagine her
That's really
heart.
good.
Yeah, it was
The
pretty fun.
government's here.
Yeah, Chinese government's here to take
Oh.
our information.
Oh, they probably ate her up.
That was a good one.
If you had an Asian person knock on the door with a outfit on,
Well, shit, we kind of did it Sunday. We went to
Oh, my
we went to
God.
Sam's Club
yeah,
for the first time. God, I love fucking Sam's Club. By
Sam's
the way,
Club's pretty
They're
awesome.
back. Oh, I love Sam's Club. Anyways, we got the giant chicken pot pie.
Oh yeah.
It was a carb day. So you know when you don't do carbs and you have that one day,
Chicken pot pie.
so you see that
The size of a wheelbarrow.
yeah, it's the size of a car tire.
It fucking
And you're like,
comes with a
"Ugh."
it comes with a wheelbarrow that you put over a fucking open fire in your yard.
Yeah, so the
And then
kids
you put the wheels on
The
it and
kids
you
have
use
never
it.
really had chicken pot pie, so they didn't know if they would like it. And Teresa was like, "Well, let's tell them that I made it. It's an old
Oh, yeah,
recipe,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
fresh. This is from my
Yeah.
family." And she's like, "Okay, we're gonna have. But it's an old recipe. It's been in my family for years, and they fucking ate it, and they were like, oh, it's really good, really good. This is a great recipe." Through the container and everything. Still haven't told them.
Oh, nice.
So I don't know. We're just gonna let that one ride. And then like years later, they
like,
had.
hey, should I make that pot pie again from the old history?
And they liked it.
Find out they're
Yeah,
like,
they-
well, make it again, or they're like, no, let's try something different.
Yeah, they enjoyed it. So I don't know how long we're gonna let that one go.
Man, a good pot pie. That's a lost art.
It is a good pot pie.
Is that a lost art?
It's been so long since I can even remember having a
Oh.
pot pie.
Because what you did is you always
The
had
flaky crust.
like a
Oh my
Yes.
God.
wasn't you always had like a chicken or turkey or some kind of dinner, and you'd always have carrots and you'd have green beans
Yeah.
and stuff, and then the leftovers would always get at our house would be turned into a pot pie.
Yeah.
Like even the Publix chickens,
Yeah.
like whatever's left over, all that would get pulled apart, and the next day you'd get the pre-roll fucking Pillsbury dough.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't think we ever
And then you just
had pot pies.
and put all that junk in there, and you put a thing of cream of chicken in it, and then you put the little lid on it and poke the little holes, and
So they would really
Magic.
make real pot pies. Like your family really made
we used to
legit
always-
pot
yeah.
pies.
yeah. Andrea my ex-wife, she used to make it all the time too. It was like a leftover type of thing.
I'll get a banquet every
They're
once in a
good,
while. I'll
man.
get like a Marie calendars.
Those little ones. Hey, back when me and my dad, when
Yeah.
we were in high school,
So
and it was
good.
just me and him,
Yeah.
and we didn't grocery store shit the right way. Everything was either Lipton noodle packets or frozen something.
Hey, don't knock the Lipton noodles.
No,
They're
I-
the best.
they
dude.
are so good.
Just
I
had
watched
that.
Derek puke out
Oh,
by
come on, man.
Fox Lake a
Really?
whole pack of them.
Hey, come on.
man. What are we doing?
Stop
it
it.
was the best.
Nobody cares.
People were like, "That's a full fettuccine Alfredo. That's
Oh.
a Lipton." We were like judging the
Come on,
the
man.
what?
It's gross.
What's happened?
I mean, why?
Because it's Derek. That's
Yeah,
what he
but
does.
I don't want to picture that.
I don't
It
either.
was so funny
Oh my god.
when you're like underage and you're drinking and your friend starts puking
Oh.
and you're all laughing. What do? You point. You make fun of.
Let's get to these questions and not talk about puke
Like,
or
look at this
poop,
guy.
please.
Yeah, Scott, you posted in the group earlier that
He didn't post in the group.
any questions or
Pretty sure
anything.
it's just to his own page.
I jumped in. I would like the detailed plan on how to get Elon Musk on the podcast by next week.
Yeah, let's get these questions and then
Yeah.
trivia. Yep.
Hashtag Elon on Adjust the Mic.
That would be cool. You know, he's done a lot of podcasts and stuff that are small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For reasons.
And we're in Titusville.
Yeah.
Let's make it go viral.
I mean, I think he's from Texas, but I mean, it would be kind of cool to have him on. I'd have to sit right here.
I always imagine when I'm driving
Yeah.
down the road when there's a launch coming up, like I'll look over and see him.
We would
Or,
make
like, I'll
him come
see
to
his
us, right? We
plane.
don't go to him. He comes to us.
Well, it was a couple weeks
don't get
ago.
cocky.
Bezos
Oh, you
was
gotta be cocky with
downtown.
People like him.
Jeff Bezos was walking around like downtown.
Was he
So I'm
really?
like, yes. So I'm like thinking like it could happen with Elon one day. Sure. But I'm
Yeah.
sure they fly into the airport, fly
Like,
right
like
out
if
to
he
the
came by, Bezos
center.
came over, you know what you do to be on equal level? You just rub him on his head real quick.
You don't do that.
Say, hey man, and give him a little
Don't
head
insult
like a
him.
little head pat. Like that's how you do it, man.
What's up with whole him buying Twitter? Like people are mad about it, people are happy about it. No, I don't understand anything. Why is it politicized? I don't understand.
Everybody's got an opinion now, and they need to have it heard, and it's annoying. And Twitter, that's what Twitter is. It's what the platform of Twitter is. It's having a voice, tweeting out from everywhere and anybody. The only problem that I have with Twitter is it has a lot of bots on it. Okay, there's a lot of bots on there doing shit. We got to find a way to stop the bots because they're purposely meant to, they're having an effect on a mass, amount of humans
Yeah.
in their opinions.
I don't
and they're
understand
being
What do the
used
bots
to-
do?
I mean, they're artificial intelligence. They're
Like the Matrix?
human. They're people that put a narrative to an algorithm, and so whenever you post about like a political topic, then it'll get an auto response. Like the account will auto response to that person talking, and try to have an art. You can have a smart or you can have a conversation with a bot now, like with an AI technology.
Really?
Huh.
And we talk to Alexa every day. We talk to Siri every day.
Yeah.
That's all those things are bots. You know, I mean, they're learning from us, and then they're taking that information when we're saying, "Hey, Google, set a timer for this, do this, do that." They're taking our dialects, they're taking all of our mistakes, and they have real humans going in there listening to that conversation and then fixing it and updating the algorithm or to the software. I mean, that's learning. That's how
Wow.
AI is being developed.
Sounds terrible.
And I mean, Elon with the Neuralink, they're going to have things on, in parts of your brains that can improve you or help your health. And it's scary. It's a slippery slope. Like, what's too far? I mean, all of our brains going to be super smart, and you're going to be able to, like, at a certain age, maybe put a chip in your head and download all the information you need to know and have that access and that knowledge right away.
Well, do you have it in the palm of your
Like,
hand?
is
I
that
know.
going to happen? I mean, that's what people talk about, right? I mean, that's the conversation that's being had.
All right. Well, listen.
But-
I'd rather get to Nick Cook's question.
Okay,
How about some Pat Garrity talk?
let's not.
And Patrick Joseph Garrity, born August 23rd, 1976,
Christ,
is
Nick.
an
see what you
American
did?
former basketball player for the NBA.
I blame
He's
you for this,
actually
Nick.
the assistant general manager of the Detroit Pistons. In 1998, he was a first-round pick, number 19 overall. Played with probably the greatest Magic player ever. And I saw him at Warped Tour in a mosh pit years and years ago.
Slow,
But
clunky
Pat Garrity, that's your favorite.
Yeah, we got rid of Anthony Hardaway for that guy.
For what? That what?
For that guy.
You almost went somewhere with that.
For that guy,
Okay. You leave Pat alone.
Pat Garrity.
Shout
that
out
guy.
to Nick Cook for that one.
I hate that guy.
Olivia's jumping back
Damn
in
it,
with the
Nick.
Pop Warner football and cheer, but they're going to be there at Sunrise Breads Saturday
morning. Sign up.
If I ever needed
Sports,
another reason to go to
athletics.
fucking Sunrise Bread
Sunrise is
Company,
the best.
it's good.
We really have some good businesses in Titusville that are just
Oh, yeah.
really. I mean,
Yeah, Sunrise Bread Company. is
Daily
one of them.
Trade.
we have a lot to be proud of. It's happening, man.
Yeah. Shout out to Olivia for that registration for Pop Warner football at Sunrise Bread Company
Yep.
Saturday. That's downtown Titusville.
Yep. And you got Olivia Designs. She designs websites and does graphics for all kinds of people.
Yes, she
She's
does.
awesome.
All right, and the next one is one of my favorite humans in the world.
Yes.
Mr. Thick Hicks. How are the Magic doing in the playoffs so far? And I will defer to you, Scott. Tell me about the Magic in the playoffs. Now, my Boston Celtics have just swept the Nets and the first team to make it.
Your
The second
Boston
Your
round.
Boston Celtics. I didn't even know you
Your
watched
Boston
basketball.
Celtics.
Oh, I love
My
Robert Parrish.
favorite
Oh.
team.
I love
comes out with
Kevin
this.
McHale, Larry
Boston
Bird, Dennis
Celtics.
Johnson, Danny Ainge.
I mean,
How
yeah.
many points a game is Marcus Smart averaging a year, per game right now?
He's like, who?
14.2.
14?
I know he's a-
11.4.
I know he's a Defensive Player of the Year.
What? No, he wasn't.
Yes, he is.
Is he? You
Yeah.
might know that. I don't.
Yeah. He's Defensive
Did,
Player.
did
of
he
the
really get that? Did
Yeah.
you read about it?
No, he's a Defensive Player of the Year.
Is he the defensive player
Yes,
of the year?
Google it,
or Is
bitch.
he, okay.
Oh,
Google
wow.
me, bitch.
Ooh, I got bitch too.
Calm down,
Yeah.
boys.
Well, listen.
Go Sox.
Go
Butter
Sox.
was there.
They've
He's
been
ready.
sucking.
He's ready to come in and attack the cat.
So, anyways, how are the Magic doing in the playoffs?
They are not in the playoffs, but they're going to be
Oh.
a number 1, 2, or 3 pick, and they will be in the playoffs next year. I guarantee it.
I think you just have a button that says that constantly.
They have 9
going
number
to.
1
I'm gonna
overall
make one.
picks, don't they?
Nope. Nope. It's okay.
So good.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you get there.
Small market team. It's my favorite.
Well,
I'm
blue
sorry.
blue chips was a long time ago, wasn't it?
We'll get there. Yeah, it was. So was Stan Van Gundy
Shout out to
and
Nick
Shane
Nolte.
White.
Yeah,
So
I
yeah,
gotta admit that Heart and Hustle, that Daryl
Yeah.
Armstrong, and
you know what? I don't
that's it.
care.
Oh.
Like I love it. I love that people will come at me like that because they know that I am a fan.
Yes.
That-
yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
a damn good.
You're like a
Magic
Browns fan.
And eventually, when you guys
Or a Lions
are good,
fan.
it'll happen one day.
Yeah.
And
I
you'll be
still
like,
hold
I
up
always
that the
liked them.
Lions are worse than the Magic. To be a fan of.
Magic have been to the finals
Oh,
twice,
yeah.
Sorry,
right?
Brent. I'm sorry. The Lions suck more
Yeah,
than the, than
He
the
probably would
Magic.
agree with you.
They've never even. Do they even make the playoffs? I think
They've
did
made the
once.
playoffs one time.
Shout
Magic
out-
have been to the
no,
finals
more than
twice.
that.
No, I mean I'm talking in the past decade.
Yeah.
Since I have known Brent, they've gone to the playoffs one time.
The Magic, over their history,
Stop.
have a fairly good. Other than these last 4 or 5, like really bad.
4, 5, 15 years.
Like ever since Dwight and Stan Van Gundy just annihilated our team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ever since that happened. Before that, for a franchise that came into the league, we were like one of the top 5 teams with record for our whole career. And
This
we
is
had a
so
lot of
fun
winning games.
to
We
listen
just
to you.
didn't win at all.
yeah. Huh.
Nick
Some people
Anderson
just
missed
don't
4
win.
free throws.
And then the world
Like
changed.
Olajuwon beat us. I mean, come on,
Swept you.
Olajuwon. They put a hurting on
Yeah,
us.
they whooped you.
And then Kobe put a hurting on us. I mean, what are you gonna do, man?
Yeah.
It is what it is.
It's the magic. So, Brent, when do you plan on having the amazing Brent back on, asking for a friend? I thought that was a thing.
Didn't we offer to have him
I know.
on this week?
He even said to me, he's like, am I going today? Or are you going? I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You just said, I'm going. I'm leaving. Did
You
you
just-
leave and
did
not
you
tell
leave and not
How
tell
did you
him?
do that?
The Irish goodbye?
Like, how did that song get solved?
No.
Was it an argument over who got to go?
No.
Or was it of, I'm going? And he was like, okay. And he put his head down all sad and
He
put
was
his little
like,
smoking
he's like,
jacket
why
on.
don't you stay home since your leg's sore?
Good
Like,
job, Brent. I like
Because
that.
I don't get to work out when I'm there. I was like, well, Chris isn't. I was like, what did I say?
I can't have you there with the other two guys.
I don't know.
Should have him on. He could have sat right over there.
Yeah, what are we gonna do with the kids?
He's science. He's smart. We do science with Brent.
yeah.
Cookie got adopted.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Cookie did get adopted.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. I mean,
hope
it was
this
what,
is for
500
real.
plus days.
Yeah.
That's forever home, right?
Yeah. Forever animal care. I'm sorry. Like, dude, what they like, I've been up there where I've watched what comes in and out and how like it's an emotional train wreck, man. I mean, you have like,
I watched you go through an emotional train wreck with Butters earlier when
Dude,
he was
it's-
tearing up
yeah.
the toilet paper.
you saw it. You saw it deep down. You saw my Amber Heard.
Oh yeah, I saw you on your
You
knees.
saw my inner Amber Heard.
on your knees
Yeah.
picking up toilet paper.
I'm gonna fucking shit in their fucking crate.
So Cookie got adopted. So hopefully Cookie gives that kind of love to whoever that owner is.
Just take
Yeah.
a shit on your owner's bed and
No.
hope for the best.
Butters gives the
But like it's an emotion. Like there's a lot of animals that are
Yeah.
being dropped off, and
And abandoned.
they're all volunteers and they work their ass off
Yeah.
up there,
yeah.
and it's like they're getting like litters of cats, litters of you know. I mean, when you think of the fact of, okay, you're a shelter, a non-kill shelter, you're doing this, and you're only through the support of your community, pretty much,
Yeah.
and the passion of these women and men that are volunteers there. But you get a dog adopted, and then you have to hope for the next 7 days, 12 days, a month, 2 months, that you're not going to see that same dog come back again
Yeah.
and have to go through it all over again
Yeah.
for the dog. You know what I'm saying? And just have that cycle all the time of new animals coming in. Whether the reasons are good for good reasons, bad, I mean, that's what they're there for, to, not judge, just to help. But how can you not just be so overwhelmed all the time?
Yeah. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah. Shout out to them.
Like 3 animals and I'm shot.
Yeah. Seems you're happy.
It's every bit of me. Like, it's a whole different
Butters is a
living
wild
lifestyle.
card, man. Butters is a wild card.
He's
a lot.
It'll calm down. He's 15 months now. He'll calm down.
Yeah. When he's 14, he'll come.
yeah. Let's get that hip fucked up,
Yeah.
Butters.
Yeah. All right. Let's go through. Did you? Are
Got a
we
little
doing
bit of trivia. And we're good. All right. Ready?
Nope. Okay. Now.
You might not be ready for these.
Oh.
Let's see here. Hold on. Okay.
Ugh.
The idea of what is beautiful is always changing. At one time, for hundreds of years, this was considered sexy in Japan. Stained black teeth, man boobs, long nose hair, or braided butt hair.
Braided by hair.
Long nose hair.
Stained black teeth.
Jesus Christ.
That for
Can you
sure
imagine,
was gotta
like,
be
what
a
would you
butt.
do? What do you do? Is that octopus ink?
Squid ink.
You just like put a bunch of squid ink in your mouth and like, hey baby, hey baby. For hundreds of years, like what's the next thing? What's the next, like right now, like what's hot in humans?
Big asses.
Like and we're like injecting them, right? Like we're putting like
I think they're actually putting
we're-
implants.
yeah,
in
we're
them.
Are they
implanting our
really?
That's the
Yeah.
big thing, right?
Ass implants.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, ass plants.
It's one of the most dangerous surgeries too.
And so
Why?
that's happening. People are doing all the facial things. They're
Yeah, it's bad. The
like-
lips thing is
Y'all
a
see
real
Madonna?
problem. The lip thing is a real problem.
Madonna, like just
I don't. How do they get
don't
to
even
that?
look like
though?
Madonna.
How do they get to that? Like, how do they look in front of in a mirror and be like, oh,
I think promise
I
one
need
thing,
more.
and then I mean, there's always there's a range of results.
can you go back?
I don't think there's a definite this is what I can do, and then you just do it. Like there's not that.
Yeah.
It's not that.
Well, certain
They're
things
still
like
guinea pigging this
if they
shit.
get Botox or
Okay.
fillers, like the
Maybe I'm wrong,
Botox,
but I think so.
the Botox will wear off. The fillers will, I think, eventually dissolve if you don't keep getting them.
The lips, right?
But but they can get fillers in their face too, like under their eyes and cheeks. So like when you see them like that, it's because they think it's going to be injected to smooth out those lines. But like I felt so bad for Courtney Cox because she had an incident where she got it done and it was just too much. But it's too late at that point. You just kind
Yeah,
of
you're fucked.
And she says how horrible she felt about herself and like everybody was
sad.
like, and she's like just trying to do what everyone else is kind of doing to stay. Because women have a whole nother set of pressure put on
Yeah,
them.
You
they
guys,
do.
you really
You
do.
know,
You really do. You
Guys
do.
can age and it's like, oh, the wrinkles are great, blah, 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 the gray hair. And it's like for the women, they're supposed to still look the same as they like that Friends reunion, all the judgment that those girls got on their looks. And like,
Now, tell me this, guys.
I guess all of them
And
actually got judged on their
and-
looks, but
I'm gonna just off of that. I have kind of a question. I'm just gonna throw out there and see if this is a good idea for me to do this or not.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, when we our age, we're in our early 40s.
Mhm.
Okay, our parents, they were raised a different way than we were raised, right? So we have raised our children, and we're raising them a different way than our parents raised us by a different percentage, right? There's been something in society for a long time of older men loving younger women, right? Like if you're 50, 60, it's like a prize to you as a man to have like an 18-year-old woman, right? That's young or in her mid 20s.
Okay.
It's like a trophy, right?
All right.
Is it called a
I
trophy
think
wife?
you're a fucking creeper.
where are
though.
we going with this?
Yeah, what are we doing?
Now in today's age, as in 40-year-old men, is there as many of us that go after women that are younger like that still to this day as it's because I don't have any friends that I know of that are 40 and go, I got a 20-year-old, and talk about
No.
it, brag
Maybe
about
guys
it.
that don't want a
But
relationship.
I remember there's another generation that thinks about that in a different way. I mean, let's just be real. I mean, I'm not accusing somebody in particular. I'm just kind of generalizing. But there is that tone.
Well,
you
you're a single man.
Yeah.
If when you look for something in a woman, do you look at age first?
Like me personally, I think there's a maturity level that comes with age too.
yeah,
And
yeah.
what are
for
you gonna
sure.
talk about with somebody younger?
Pokemon Go.
Like I
Pokemon
can't talk
Go.
about anything that I relate to. I would
Yeah.
almost have to change who I am to
Yeah.
be that. You have to be my age or older, really.
Yeah.
Within a few years younger.
well, plus
But
you're,
if it's more than 5 years, I'm like, nah, that's probably
you're set in your ways.
yeah,
Your 40s, you know who you are,
yeah.
and you expect that from the same person. From the person you're with.
Yeah.
I would imagine. So
And I don't want them to have big old fake lips either. I just don't get that part of it either.
I just feel
Is
bad
that
for
because
them.
the older people are making these younger
But
women
some of 'em-
do that because they're having to compete with these
some
young
of 'em
women?
might like
there's
it.
something to that.
Some people might like that, man. If that's
and
your
if you do, fuck, great.
Yeah.
I don't care at all. Personally, to everybody to each their own.
thing. Colleen, go get you some
But-
lips.
I feel like there's something.
I don't need no. Never mind. I'm not even.
Yo.
Gonna say the DSL lips. No thanks.
What's that mean?
I'll let you think about it.
Okay.
What does that mean?
I'll Google. I'll
What does
Google
that
it.
mean?
I'll Google it.
Colleen. How old was Shigeo Tokuda,
Dumb, stupid lips.
the
I got it.
world's oldest porn star, when he started performing? Was he 52? Was he 70, 75, or 104?
75.
104.
He was 70 years old when he started porn,
Good for him.
right? Like when you're 70,
Why not?
I mean, if someone's going to pay you money,
yeah.
I guess you just go there, right?
Just figure it out.
Just figure out. Just fucking make.
Just figure out life, man. Just figure out life.
You hear Butters has the most, he makes you feel so bad with his barks. He'll get this wolf howl. And he's like, that'll get him to come over
There's
the
probably
door.
an owl outside.
Dolphins are horny
Uh-oh.
at any moment.
Oh.
They even use these as a way to get themselves off?
Coral.
Their own mouth?
Oh.
Humans? The bottoms of ships? Or dead fish heads?
Humans.
Bottoms of ships.
Dead fish heads.
Oh, wow.
How do dead fish heads, how are they used to help?
Don't kink shame.
I just can't wrap my head around. I'm not going to look it up.
Do it, please.
You know
Google
what
it.
this reminds me of? Those signs along the pier says to poke the fish's eyes out when they're dead, so you can throw them and they can sink. It's like they have their eyes.
Is that so
they
the
float to the
dolphins
top.
can go in there and just
I don't know.
rabbit punch
raw
them?
dog
I'm
them?
just
Yeah.
saying. When I worked at Grills, the signs were everywhere. Poke the fish's eyes out.
Raw
So
dog and a
they'll
fish
sink.
head.
It's like, how's that dolphin keeping that head down there?
You might be assisting dolphin pleasure.
Jesus.
Like
Imagine if you saw that though.
This is taking a dark
a
turn.
fish head and just
Raw dog.
like what if he just holds it with his flipper and just right? Like what if they open the fish's mouth and just put it on?
I hate that we're talking about
fucking
this.
start doing spins like a damn
All right, next question.
survival tip. If you find yourself stuck in a jungle without food, you could eat this to survive. This is the one. I love it. I love this.
Charlie.
Snot, poop,
Oh,
body hair, or scabs
Scabs.
to survive in the jungle.
oh,
You're
I
like-
hope it's boogers.
Like not snot, not feces, it's not body hair. It is scabs.
Yeah, scabs.
Scabs would be the grossest thing of the four to eat, maybe, or poop.
What?
Poop worse than scabs.
I'd rather eat a scab than poop.
Hey, what are you guys doing this weekend? How about that? How about that? How about we just do that? Because this is fucking disgusting. Do you have another question?
Last one.
Oh my god.
1 out of 5 people does this at least 5 times a day. This is a good one. Pick their nose. Smell their armpits.
Yeah.
Not like that, just like get an odor of your armpits. Floss their teeth. Nobody flosses
5
their teeth
times a
Five
day.
times? No.
Get out of
that?
here.
No.
Pick a wedgie.
Pick a wedgie.
Pick a wedgie.
Pick their nose.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I always do one of these little.
Yeah. So you're,
Like-
you're putting it out there. Like I'm
like a
doing
li-
this, guys, real quick, and we're gonna figure it out.
I do it like
Yeah.
you
Like
gotta do
anybody
it.
can see what you're doing.
But the older you get, the more you're checking for hairs too.
Oh yeah, because sometimes you can grab
Mhm.
it and just do a little pull and you're like,
Yeah.
ooh, I need to shave it.
Mhm.
Then you got one of those little things that go. You just put up your nose and it has a little spin, little fuck.
Yeah. that
Cuts it
thing-
all up.
Scary though.
Sometimes when Brent's
Scary.
driving, if I see a long nose hair and we're at a light, I'll just go over.
Oh, you're gonna make them tear up.
That is the worst. Like,
you could wreck and
dude,
die.
dude.
I do it when he stopped. I would never do it while
It
he's
does-
driving.
But like, you know how long
I know.
that effect, that ticklish.
I know.
Like,
He doesn't like it.
Like that just bothered me. That just gave me the chills.
You know what that reminds me of? My
I
first
do it if he has a hair out of his ear too.
my first COVID test when I had the drive up COVID, and she slammed it in my fucking nose. And remember at that first run of tests, they went inside deep,
Yeah.
and you're in your car, and she smashes it in my fucking nose. And look at these nostrils, dude. They're not big,
You got little tiny ones.
little baby nostrils.
They
And
are.
You got little baby
So
ones.
and she pulls it. She's like, "All right, pull up." I was like, "I can't see." Like I was
Like, I'm using
tears.
baby Q-tips, sir.
She made my eyes tear. I couldn't drive. I'm like, you got to give me like 13 seconds because I can't fucking see. Why would you do that to him?
Move along.
Oh,
God.
Colleen.
Nothing to see here.
We need Brent.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah, get us like
let's
both
wrap.
y'all
Let's
come.
wrap this. Hey, we didn't mention Chris isn't here because of work. He's got shit going
dude.
on.
He's at a
again.
busy time right now.
busy.
All kinds of cool shit. happening.
NASA space, busy.
Like we need to make a space science with Chris song.
I know, man. He's really busy.
It's really hard too right now for him because with this launch, it's so particular that everything has to go right,
Yep.
and when it doesn't, it gets pushed back and pushed back. So he's
And
just,
it's a lot of time.
he doesn't know when his work schedule is going to be or what days. It is literally all dependent on so many factors.
Yeah. So shout out to Chris. We love you.
Miss you.
I think what do they do in their spare time while they're waiting to see if the launch go? I think they have hula hoop contests and stuff. What do you think they do?
I
hula
think
hoop
they make
They
crazy
sit there and they see how long
graphics.
they can hula hoop outside
No,
before it falls. The hula hoop falls down.
they do crazy graphics. They're going to just slip in and see if anybody notices.
They used to do a lot of that back in the day, didn't they?
You know, the flashes. Like, never mind. All right, I'm
You
done.
talking about some Fight Club shit?
Right?
Some Tyler
That's what I'm
Durden?
talking about.
So you think he's doing that?
No.
No,
I don't
Chris
know what
is a
he's
lover,
doing.
not a fighter. Chris is a lover. Maybe. You never know, though.
He's putting wieners in NASA films.
Do you guys realize that Mother's Day is coming up?
He's raw dogging a fish head.
By the way. Oh my God.
He's on top of a dolphin. Like,
Stop.
get that fish head.
I don't like this at all.
He's got little stirrups.
Yeah, Mother's Day is in what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, I thought it was on the 15th.
Is
It's
it
on
in
the
2
8th.
weeks?
It's
Yeah.
on the 8th. I even scheduled myself to work. And I had to
Jesus.
go and switch it out. I'm like, I'm not working on that.
No.
And then I got Welcome to Rockville on the 22nd, which
Wow.
I guess we're going to go.
I don't have the kids that weekend.
Spent so much fucking
Nice.
money.
Jane's Addiction. Be a good show.
Jane's Addiction, Smashing Pumpkins, and Nine Inch Nails. Like, I think we're trying to debate on what time to go. Because, like, all day. And Nine Inch Nails doesn't even start until, like, 9:30.
Oh, my. That's way
Which
too
sounds
It's way too
crazy,
late.
right? But
That's
I'm
way
like,
too late.
oh, my God. Trying to convince Brent to stay. Because I feel like we have to say it. It's Trent Reznor. I'm never going to just go to a Nine Inch Nails concert. We already spent hundreds of dollars on tickets to see the Foo Fighters, which are not going to be there, obviously. And
Yeah.
I think a lot
So
of
you're
tributes
going?
will be happening. Yeah,
Where's it at?
it's at
Daytona?
Daytona at
When?
the Speedway, the 22nd.
Is the Rise Against going to be there?
No.
The Rise Against is there that
Not
weekend.
that day.
I don't think it's on that day though.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
I'll tell you what, though. You
What?
got Sick of It All and Agnostic
Remember
Front.
the video last year at Rockville?
Wait, no, that's not Rise Against. That was like Brass Tap or
Oh,
something. something.
Oh,
Yeah.
you see what Maynard from Tool did, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was awesome.
They took that band on tour and
Yeah.
no peeing section or something. So fucking Maynard's so funny, dude.
I told you it would
So
work
great.
to their benefit.
Oh, it did.
I told you
It
it would work to
absolutely did.
their benefit some way. Because that's just some gangster stuff to do on a stage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Like, it's gross as hell. You won't want it to happen, but
No, they're probably gonna
Now
be
they're famous
popular
for
as
it.
fuck, Yeah.
I don't care. I would never want that to be like a memory. Like, oh,
how much are tickets to that?
A lot.
you want to know how much we spent on tickets? Because
lot.
we got the VIP
A lot.
and the day that they came out. I mean,
400 a ticket.
no, I don't think it was that. I think both tickets were close to $5.
Yeah.
But this was, of course, I'm going to throw that money down to see the Foo Fighters. I always would.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't, like, they better make this awesome. Because, like it's all I got right now, man.
Trent
I
Reznor.
look forward to.
Trent Reznor will do something special. I think.
I think
Yeah.
so, too.
I
which
really,
is
I know Jane's Addiction will because Perry Farrell, Dave Navarro,
Such
them dudes
good
are all
friends.
from California.
Well,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
were in other bands with Taylor.
Is Stephen Perkins
So they're
playing with?
So,
so you're going to be able to see something special.
right. And that's
while
why I
you're
told
there,
Brent, I'm
too.
like, we got to stay. Because these bands that have played with the Foo Fighters, that they've crossed, I know they're going to do something special. And it's going to suck because I'm going to be emotional as hell. But I just feel like I don't want to miss out on something special. It's the
Yeah.
closest thing I'll get to, like,
That's awesome.
having something to do with
You guys
the
will
Foo
have fun.
Fighters.
Let's wrap this shit up.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it.
Thank you everybody for listening. More and more participation.
Happy
on
birthday,
the Facebook
Rachel.
Page. Happy birthday,
Say it.
Rachel.
Say it.
Happy birthday, Rachel.
Have a
Thank
good day
you.
tomorrow. I will be at Jiu-Jitsu. so
She
I'll be
messaged
there.
me earlier. We should have her come over. Rachel, we're going to have you come over soon.
Yes,
All right?
we need to talk
I
crime.
love you. I want to, crime time.
Bye.
Oh, the ladies.
Daisy's in a tube top, screaming from the top of her lungs. This all ends tonight. Daddy's on the floor, he's screaming for more. Saying you're gonna be alright. Daisy's in a tube top, screaming from the top of her lungs. This all ends tonight. Daddy's on the floor, he's screaming for more. Saying you're gonna be alright.
Dude, that's just killer. Oh, dude, that was awesome.